What are the types of mobile applications? What are their technologies, how they are working, and how to choose the best application for you? Stay tuned to figure out. Hi, this is Iman Nasrallah, Solutions Architect at 24/7 Labs and types of mobile applications. We have three main types of mobile applications, which are native mobile applications, cross-platforms mobile applications, and web mobile applications. Let's start with web mobile applications because people are mixing between web mobile applications and websites. So let's go back around 15 years ago to start from the beginning. Do you remember this guy? Was a good guy, by the way. I had one that time. This is Nokia N95, which is not a smartphone, but it has a web tool, web browser. Yes, it's there. So you could browse the internet using this phone, but actually it was a disaster. I tried it myself. It was a good phone. Yes, it was a good phone. But the problem that time was not with the phone. It was with web pages. Web pages were designed and created for the computer screens, not the phone screens. So that time, developers and technologists decide to create a special design for the phones and another website especially for the phone. Both websites, the phone website or the mobile website and the computer website, both of them have the same URL, but the one for the mobile starts with M. So m.url for the company websites. When there is a request from a mobile device, the server sends the URL starts with M. If it's from a PC, it sends the original one. And that time, we call it a mobile-friendly website. So we had two websites, the original website and mobile-friendly website. The mobile-friendly website was created to suit the small screen, to fit the mobile screen. After a few years, because of HTML5 and CSS3, we started to create one website only. And that website is called responsive website. Responsive website is not just a mobile friendly. Actually, it is all devices friendly. It depends on liquid layout. Liquid. Why liquid? Liquid always taking the shape of its container. Whenever you pour any liquid in a container, it will take its shape. If it's a small container, the liquid will look small. If it's a big container, the liquid will look big. If it's curvy, wavy, whatever. So liquid is fitting any container. And liquid layout is fitting any device for the websites. So the responsive website is a mobile friendly. It can fit small screen for small mobile phones, medium screen like big phones and tabs, iPad, whatever, bigger like laptops, very big like a TV, whatever the size is, the website suits that size. The responsive website is not a mobile application. It's a website, you can browse it perfectly using the phone, but it's not a phone application. The application has to be downloaded into the phone and you can use it offline. You don't need a web browser to open it. So the question is, what is the web mobile application? It's an application we create it as a website. But later on, we can make it a phone application and it could be published into the App Store. This type of mobile applications, we can call it progressive web application or progressive website. So it is a website. And the technology we use to create the website is the same technology we use to create the progressive website. We can use PHP, Laravel, Spring, Django. Any technology you use to create the website is the same you use to create a progressive website. The difference between them, the website is just a website to be browsed using the web browser. The progressive website is hybrid. It has two natures. It could be a website, just website, and it could be a mobile web application. Now, the other type of mobile applications is the cross-platforms mobile application, or whatever the platform. You can decide about what platforms you want. We have two famous technologies to create the cross-platforms application, which are React Native and Flutter. We have other technologies like Ionic, Xamarin, Cordova, but these are a bit older. For React Native is a product of Facebook, or let's say Meta, which is the new name of Facebook, the owner of Facebook. And it uses JavaScript as coding. So the code is JavaScript. The framework is React Native. Flutter. Flutter is a product of Google. And the code here is written in Dart. Dart is a language especially for Flutter. So the language or the coding in Dart, the framework is Flutter. Now let's go to the last type, which is native. Android is a product of Google. It uses Java or Kotlin as a language. iOS is a product of Apple and it uses Swift or Objective-C. Applications created here are so many examples, but the application is native, which means it fits only one platform, which is either iOS or Android. Now, the question is how to choose native. If you are a big company, you don't care that much about cost, you can afford a high cost, you have a complicated user experience, or you are creating a game, then definitely go native. Here you will have to pay for two applications, one for iOS and one for Android. If you don't have complicated user experience, you are not creating a game, then you can choose cross-platforms, React Native or Flutter. But if you have a limited budget, you need to create something light, not so complicated, then you can go with progressive website because that time you will hit two birds with one stone. You will create one application to be a website and at the same time it will be a mobile application. But you have to be aware it can't have complicated features. For example, the notifications are limited here. That's it. Thank you for watching.